Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you a really healthy recipe. It's called as Murungai Keerai Rasam. It's also known as drumstick leaves, and it is really good for health. And normally this can be found in southern India, in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. People prepare various recipes using these greens. Normally what we do is, once we get the greens, we remove the stems and we remove all the yellow leaves, and we wash these leaves and we prepare whatever recipe we want to. These leaves can be added for rotis, curries, dals. It's very tasty. I'm using about 1 cup of Murungai Keerai for this recipe, rasam recipe. I'm going to just follow the exact same rasam recipe as before, but here what I'm going to do is I'm going to just boil 1/2 cup of water. I'm going to add this thoroughly rinsed greens to the water along with 1/4 teaspoon of cooking soda, and I'm just going to cook that a bit, and then I'm going to add it to the rasam. This greens contains high levels of iron and folic acid. It contains higher levels of vitamin A as well. So this is really good for women and children. Now I'm going to follow the exact same step as before when I prepared rasam in my previous video. So I've gone ahead and heated 1.5 cups of water, and I'm going to add 2 ripe tomatoes. Once the tomatoes have cooked thoroughly, I'm just going to go ahead, use my hands and mash the tomatoes and break it down so that I can extract a pulp out of it. It's better if you use your hands to squeeze and remove the pulp out of the tomatoes. It's best that way. And we use tamarind paste at home. This is homemade tamarind paste that we use. So if you're using regular tamarind, you have to take about a lime size of tamarind. Otherwise, over here I'm using 1 tablespoon of tamarind paste. That is really easy. I'll show you another day how I prepare tamarind paste at home. So once we finish removing the pulp or the extract of the tomato and the tamarind, I'm just going to go ahead and add the cooked greens to the puree, and I'm just going to check for the sour content. If I require extra water or if I need to adjust the tamarind level, so I can just adjust at this point. We need not without knowing anything, if we just go ahead and cook, some people would like it extra sour, some people like it really light, so it totally depends. You have to add salt as per your taste and just check for that sour content. If everything is fine, then go ahead and prepare the rasam. It has got very good fragrance. It is really nice, and the best part about these greens is it's good for diabetic people, and it's even good for people who have got gastric ailment, and it's really good greens. If you can find this, try to prepare this rasam and have it with rice. Now all that I'm going to do is place it on the stove and add all of the other rest of the ingredients, that is coriander stems, coriander, garlic, curry leaves. So we are going to add all of this as per regular rasam how we are going to prepare. So as you can see, I've gone ahead, cleaned the coriander and curry leaves and the stems. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of it together. You can add coriander roots as well. It will give you good fragrance in the rasam. So it totally depends. Nowadays people tend to have modern food, and they do not they have almost left all of these recipes behind, because I do not know why some people do not prepare this sort of recipes at home. It's very simple and easy. It's really good for health. So it's good if we follow all these recipes at home. I've gone ahead and added garlic and the rasam powder. Rasam powder recipe will be posted in the description box. I'll post a link in the description box. You can go ahead and check that recipe out. So I have added the garlic and rasam powder. I'm just going to mix this and I'm going to get it to a boil. Now we'll start seasoning this. I've gone ahead, heated a fry pan, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of oil, and to that I've added mustard seeds and cumin seeds. I'm going to allow this to splutter a little bit, and I'm just going to add dried red chilies and asafoetida powder, and we're just going to go ahead and season the rasam. As you can see, I finished seasoning the rasam and it's ready to be served. Do try this recipe. The recipe in detail will be posted on my blog. Blog link will be posted in the description box. Try this rasam, post your comments. I will see you soon with the next recipe. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye.